What up, ninjas? It's Irish USMC Vet, and that's my intro video that I put out 8 years ago. So if you don't know about that, go check it out on the main channel. There's a lot of videos over there, almost 500 now. Well, there's more than 500, but essentially 500 that you can see. Anyways, what is going on? Today is, let's see, what is today? Let's check it out. Today is CP countdown, day 96. Try to keep track of this. And the metaverse is already having problems. Try to keep. So, good morning, DS. Good morning, there, Walter Davis. So, I'm not a metaverse fan. I don't even think I have a metaverse account. I'm pretty sure I don't. But, anyways, they're already having problems with virtual groping in the metaverse. And sexual harassment. Yeah, you know what I'm saying. So yeah, what is that all about? Can't have anything without some weirdos being there. So what's going on in DS world today? It's a nice, cool 40 degrees here, partly sunny and breezy. And Walter, how we get along on that truck? Are you still cursing it? All right, we're waiting on that. We'll scroll through here and see what we got. Skynet microchip quantum leap announced that will lead to an AI enslavement of humanity. Let's click on that. Investigate that. The Terminator sci-fi movie series scientist Miles Dyson is given an exotic microchip from AI cyborg sent to the future and uses it to pursue radical new developments in microprocessors. The story isn't far from reality. Transistor technology studied and developed in the 1940s by non-terrestrial craft crash hardware that was first captured by U.S. military. In the Roswell crash in 1947, the technology was quickly handed to powerful American corporations who soon announced the discovery of the transistor. 1997, blah, 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 blah. Anyways, I'll give you a link for that. There's still some glitches in this stuff because I have a MOSFET transformer or a MOSFET transistor on my 3D printer, and they still can't get that shit right because it overheated and made the damn thing fall apart. So, anyways, he can shift at the hospital with one of the foster kids. She was put on medication, and the doctor quit, and she ran out. Hallucinations, voice tell. Oh shit, that's not good. Yeah, that's definitely not good. Well, I'll say lots of prayers for you, brother. I'm sorry to hear that. That's fucked up. Did the doctor quit? Do you know because they didn't want to take the tequila shot? Pepper experiment is over. This Tuesday afternoon, waiting to see the doctor on a gurney in the hall. I've been sleeping in a plastic chair. Peppers, white mold, fighting with too dry humidity. And in the end, a couple no-seeing bugs learned a bit. Try to get next year, but planning ahead. So they're not working out. That sucks, man. I'm having pretty good success with my ginger. It's over 4 foot tall now, and it's almost starting to look like a jungle. And there's not a lot of hot, I guess, I don't know. I have a humidity gauge in here, but I don't have any problem with that. I also have my lemon tree in here. I'll take some pictures and put them on Discord or Patreon, whatever one, or both, whatever. But yeah, they're doing fantabulous. So sorry to hear that. You can get some PVC pipe and rig you up a miniature greenhouse. Yeah, that's fucked up, Walter. So, well, hopefully they'll get their head out of their ass. Are you? Let's see. I don't know if it's. Are you in New Jersey? In Jersey, I think. Uh. Oh, breaking. Posted 2 hours ago. Refugees or illegal aliens are not given cerveza shots or cerveza tequila shots because drug makers fear lawsuits over the deadly side effects. Wow. Just never amazed. That's total bullshit. That Hippocratic oath should make them do something about that. Morning Wayne, morning Niderville Forge and Woodcraft. Why has it got to be white? Well, there is a white mold and a black mold. Black mold is more is a is worse for you than white mold. I assume black mold is bad juju. So I found that there are YouTube experts about tornadoes, and they're not even in Tornado Alley. I've probably never seen a tornado. I've seen a lot of people commenting and making videos about tornadoes, and safely assume that they, don't know shit about tornadoes. The guy on Jesus, what? It's just putting together some bug out bags for Christmas gifts from some prepper. Baldwin's interview. He's still not proven guilty. He's still walking free, I guess. How to make a blade box. Spoon. Yeah, well, yesterday there was like 10 videos about people, preppers and tornadoes. And I just was astonished that you fucking have no clue. I'm working on fixing vinyl siding on a job this morning. Feedback on the truck after lunch. Uh, Black moles and that stuff. 53s get it under the floorboards and have to be pulled every 6 months. I run right to the center of the tornado. That's where the eye is. We gave bug out bags to family last year. Yeah, yeah, no, I was just running through YouTube, but I just thought the perpetual ignorance of people of dealing with tornadoes, like, oh, this now they're experts on tornadoes and never been in a tornado. Um, Tornadoes suck, and I went been very, very close to several of them. Really, damn guns. I could see whenever I was a kid, I could see the one after it blew all the windows out of my babysitter's house. We were hiding underneath the mattress, and then we got up after the windows blew out because it essentially had already passed us. And then a couple years ago, we had one go through and take out a whole community. And the hail was, excuse me, the hail was so big, it's like the size of softballs. Fucked everything up. Yeah, the best thing to do is be underground. All three crossed the river from Kentucky. Go figure. Oh shit. Blame it on Kentucky, right? Blame it on Kentucky. I just thought it was funny. People that have no experience with them are on here telling you how to prepare and what to do, and I just find it funny. And a lot of them don't even know that if you live in the country, you can't hear those sirens. There's just a lot of fucked up shit. You know, you can have these weather radios, which I find are really obsolete because one, they don't last very long, and I guess I should do videos on them, but to talk about them. But anyways, this one here, the Accurite, worked for a while, and it basically just goes off. I have several different types, but these things don't last very long, maybe less than a year. And I have plug-in ones. This one was more of a handy dandy one because it plugged in, recharged, and you could take it with you into the storm shelter. So versatility worked, right? And it has a little light thing across the top. It says advisory, watch, and then you're fucked. So if it lit up warning, you know that there was imminent danger. But needless to say, it didn't last very long, and you had to put in an external antenna just because it was so we're so far away from the beacon in the country that if you didn't have the external antenna, it wouldn't work. So bad juju, especially like if you had to go underground into your tornado shelter, wouldn't work unless you could plug in the external antenna. Now, that being said, you know, most new scanners come with the Weather Channel. I don't know if this Bearcat does. I thought it did. This is probably why I asked for it for Christmas, but last year. But the new CB radios do. And this is a Midland 75 822. And so what I do is I have this, and this is a rechargeable pack with solar rechargeable batteries. And so what I do is this can go into the shelter and then plug this into an external antenna. And you have to buy the connectors, but you can figure all that out real easily. But this goes in the shelter, take this antenna off, put the external antenna on, and then you can not only talk to people on the CB as long as the antenna is not ripped off. So I would suggest getting like a 102-inch stainless steel whip and put it on a spring so that it won't fucking get ripped off in a tornado. The other option is you could do the same thing if you have a ham radio license with the Baofeng UV5Rs. This one screws in, this one's quick disconnect. So they both have different capabilities, but they also offer the same thing with Weather Channel. You can listen to the radio with this one, as where you can't with this one. So it's up to you. That's really up to you. You can't. You're not. You can use this one in an emergency. So let's say you do get trapped in your shelter or something, you can use this in an emergency with no recourse, right? Because that's what it's for. Emergency ham radio is for emergency use. It's authorized for you for emergency use. So, but truck drivers tell you a lot of information, and ham radio operators tell you a lot of information. And so it's your choice. You choose one that's best for you, but in reality, have both. Get them while they're cheap, while they're still available. So yeah, but I've had 3 tornadoes in almost 50 years. Hit my 10 acres. Laugh out loud. There ain't shit you can do to stop tornado. Off the Coast River, seen a couple of them through my travels, working all over the country. Literally nothing you can do nothing. We barely had time to I'm the crazy fucking Marine that I was like, cover your eyes and we're gonna roll 100 miles an hour to get ahead of this motherfucker. So yeah, we've made it out of one that way. A lot of people didn't know. So go underground if you feel compelled to go outside and hear a train. It's not a train. Yeah, when the sky is green, a nasty, weird, nasty green, go underground. We were in Tulsa, Oklahoma when I was a kid, and a big ass NATO hit. That was interesting to say the least. Biggest one I've ever seen. Saw a couple smaller ones working in the south, but nothing that ginormous. FRS radios have weather too. Good morning, Guns, says Walter Davis, and I think Stinger popped in.
I did pop in.
You just want to go ahead and pop in.
All right, it's when I get the notifications. Plus, we were dealing with stuff for her job this morning.
So everybody's on the radio kick now and getting, satellite phones. That's what everybody's talking about on all the prepper channels. But
I think they all talk, or do they just see
it's a circle jerk. That's what I call it, bro. It's a circle jerk.
Or do they see that? Oh no, this prepper, he just did a video, and I got to do one too. I can't be left out.
Well, the four have joined in a giant circle jerk, and are all fucking jocking each other's stuff, and now they have a combined channel where they all go and fucking circle jerk and eat the soggy donut. But anyways, so one of our real preppers on there though, he's always talking. Dave, he's always talking some decent shit, right? So nothing else that makes you think, and it's not really fear porny, but so a lot of people like this antenna is fucking super huge, right?
Yeah,
and I want the range.
Not really compared to some, but yeah, I get you. Most people would think that's a huge antenna.
That's a huge antenna for a radio that you want to listen to, like, right? Because you don't want to. But then here's the new antenna, so that if I talk, I don't go fucking very far. So stay local with this. Listen from far away. This. Now, of course, you can use a external antenna that's plugged up to something else, but a wire strung between 2 trees, if you know how to do all that. I'm not gonna say how to do that. Oh, by the way, I 3D printed these little rings to keep the fake ass Nagoya antennas from bouncing around.
Nice. That's cool.
But now I've effectively turned this into a shorter wave radio, or shorter range radio, and I just turned the power down, and now I can talk right here and talk to people in the house. And I haven't tested out how far it'll reach, but this fucker will do a mile. This one I assume will hopefully won't go that far when I turn the power down. But these are 5-watt radios, and I also invested in a LoRa system, so we can start using those. FRS radios have weather too. Yep. Okay. But yeah, I just want to show you guys that. But I thought it was funny that everybody is now a fucking expert. One tornadoes, and then never had a tornado come near them. They live in fucking states that don't have tornadoes. So yeah, I was. Now, mind you, none of this shit matters if it gets blown away in a fucking storm. So you gotta have it your your shelter when the fucking tornado comes too. But anyways, the SMA connectors, you should have a big selection of those too, um, just so you can connect any kind of communication equipment you may come across, make connections to antennas and stuff. And I don't have that stuff here at all. Put in go bags so that I run across equipment, I can use it or at least listen. So, anyways, what is going on in Stinger World today? How's guns coast to coast? How's Ungrateful Peasant? What's the weather in your guys' area? Anything crazy going on?
Well, this morning just started for me, so my day isn't filled yet. I mean, but it's pretty filled. I gotta do bank stuff. I've gotta do the weekly finances. Maybe that's all I gotta do. The Dragons tonight, so I'll be streaming tonight. Other than that, I don't know. Whatever the wife wants me to do, that's basically it.
Really?
Uh-oh.
Ah!
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Damn, it's only gonna get to 61 today.
Yeah.
Oh shit, it's gonna be cold outside. I'm gonna have to think about not
45
going.
degrees here.
Right. It was pretty cold though. For us.
Doing all right. Getting ready to start packing. Set up. Getting ready to start packing stuff up. Might do a stream later. I'll definitely, if I catch it all listening, I've got lots of fucking tedious work to do today. I'm working on. Well, I have to go get feed. We're out of feed for the rabbit.
Oh yeah, I gotta go to the grocery store.
I keep fucking with my daughter because I turned the rabbit I brine the pelts, and I keep telling her, I was like, you better stop and get feed. You better stop and get feed. She didn't, so I told her I was going to turn her favorite rabbit or her pet into a set of hand warmers or something. So she asked me to get her feed today, so I got to go get that. Pretty much that's it for that. I got some stuff to do. Got a bunch of Christmas stuff to finish up. Got some 3D printed DeWalt drill battery holders to make. And, I mean, those are just point and shoot. I've already got them designed. Mainly working the metal shop today. Maybe finish. I got to finish forging one of the brooches. Stuff like that. Get a couple 20% containers still out for storage. Yeah, they went back down. I seen the other day that $2,700 will get you a 40-foot high cube. At least around here. I don't know about out there. I've been really thinking about getting those, and then getting the awning that connects between them, and just have the shipping containers at the sides of the garage. And, kind of same concept I plan on doing for Rally Point Irish. Just, well, that one it's gonna have 3 shipping containers, one in the back, one on each side, and the carport awning built over top. But that's
Nice.
after everything is said and done, I'll make an outdoor work in the shop. Yeah, I still have to weld. Um, gonna plasma cut some propane tanks. I know that sounds counterintuitive. You know, we talked about building some fire pits about a week or so ago, and I've got those started in production. I'll make a few of those, and then I don't know. I need to go check the whiteboard. I keep all
Oh. love northern Arizona. It's the most pretty part of Arizona, in my opinion. I mean, Sedona's pretty good, but well, Sedona's kind of northern compared to
You're
Phoenix.
you can be forgiven, Walter. You got a lot of shit going on. So.
All right.
Text the tone 702-503-614. Charlie Foxtrot.
789.
Morning watch for Warrior. How we doing today, sir? Shit. Are you in Michigan or Florida? How's the weather in Technical Tone World and watch for Warrior? How's your weather? Keep hearing beeping. What's going on, Tone? What do you got going on today? Anything amazing?
He's probably gonna be on the Dragon later tonight, right, Tom?
Oh, shit.
I don't know. He was last week, I think it was.
Rain for 2 straight days, yeah. 63 degrees. Oh, in Georgia. Shit. I always forget. No trout down here. Right. Well, my pond is super low, bro. My top pond is super low. I've been getting truckloads of this sawdust stuff brought in and turned into compost. And I'm waiting for the flood to come and wash some of it away because I've been piling and trying to build up soil. And usually the stuff will flood from the swamp. And it hasn't yet this year. So even though we have river overflow warnings, flooding warnings. 63 degrees and cloudy.
You're warmer than I am, I think, or right there.
Will I be able to swing that stinger? He said, I'm trying to hit the Bass Pro in Memphis. Are you that fucking close? Audio is word, Irish?
Yeah, it is. Your audio keeps going in and out. It's because of the wireless headphones that he just cannot live without.
I didn't know you could buy wired headphones anymore. I don't think I have any.
Yeah, it's fine. I mean, I've you just got to really pay attention to you and like try to put in the words that don't actually come through the microphone. I think he's talking about the weather in my area. It's 61 degrees, Irish.
Technology doesn't work well for me. Okay, I'm sorry. Get that?
Technology doesn't work very well for you?
Yeah.
No. I had wireless headphones for a while, and I mean they're great, even especially the rechargeable ones. But when I finally got off the whole get a gaming headset, with a built-in microphone, then I started looking into wired ones. It's a two-thing setup, because I have to have a microphone and headphones, but it works pretty well. But I know they make some ones that can be wireless or wired. That might be an idea if you ever found a pair of those. Pick those up. But I don't know.
Not even 30 minutes in, and it's already starting to be fucked up. There were people all over the emergency room where I've been camping out with the race bug. I guess prove my theories if I don't check. I mean, it's real, bro. I'm not gonna. I had it tested for it, and everybody tested for it. So,
All right.
I mean, I believe it's real. As far as the fucking boogie woogie hide under your bed, fucking creep up and kill you ninja death. Like I
falling over in the street.
Yeah, I felt like shit, but not to the extent where I thought I was gonna fucking die. I was still making videos.
All right.
So, looking at the Memphis Bass Pro like Disneyland is for kids. I will catch it and survive. Yeah, of course. Of course. Yeah. I mean, it's real, but I mean, I just don't think it's not what it's cracked up to be.
Well, especially right now, I mean, seems like everybody's getting mild cases, if anything, recently. But
well, if you look at the place where it originated from, they're saying, "Oh no, it's not that bad. It's the herd immunity we've been looking for."
Right.
And then you look in the CONUS, and they're like, "Oh, you're gonna die! You're gonna die, motherfucker! The cerveza bug, not even the booster works, bro. You're gonna die." Oh yeah, AIDS. Are we talking about Lord Focky? Yeah. He just held out to get his money, big pharma money, and probably his family. To be honest. Apparently, our commander in dumbass declared that winter severe illness and death for the tequila shot. And then the Charlie Delta Charlie warns that Americans not get the J&J, which they only offered at the fucking VA. That's all they offered the veterans at the Veterans Affairs was the J&J shot because of risk of the old clot shot. So, they won't give the cerveza bug tequila shot to the refugees or the illegal aliens, as we called them before we became woke, because they're worried that the illegal aliens could sue the manufacturers for adverse reactions. So,
yep.
Still confused as to why are we even talking about this? POTUS talks crap about Aaron Rodgers and gets called a pedo as people chant "Let's go, Brandon" as he went into Kentucky. Just so much, like, I can't believe, like, the audacity between the two. Like, you have heads of state in other countries saying, "Hey, this is not the boogeyman," and then here it's like, "You will do so because it's the boogeyman," and then the place that says that we should or shouldn't take stuff is now saying not to because it's causing fucking problems. But you can't talk about it on here because you'll be shut down.
Yep.
Getting there, changing the definition of fully tequila shotted to include boosters. Apparently, there was I have not seen it yet. I found there was a bunch of veterans, war veterans, decorated war heroes. Okay, well, I'm sure they wouldn't be called heroes because the only heroes are the ones that didn't make it back. We were phrased that we're not heroes if we came home. Just to clarify, I don't know why I said that, but all the heroes are the ones that fucking didn't make it back. Anyways, the point I'm trying to make was they did a sit-in and where their recommended face diapers or show their papers to the Nazis in New York, so they wouldn't be served, and then they arrested them. And he allegedly said a lot of good stuff, and that the veterans are tired of this shit, and that we fought to protect us to be a free society, and that we're not going to tolerate this. And if it takes us getting arrested, and basically saying a lot of the same shit that we say here, about if your badge, if you don't uphold the Constitution, your badge is nothing more than a fucking clown suit with a fucking toy. Won't let me post the damn link. Type in Decepticon, but there's no such thing as a variant. That's something they made up. If you go to a virologist and pay attention to any of their classes, you can go sit in classes, fuck even online, and listen to this stuff. There's no such thing as a variant. And how we know this, if you go back and watch Into the Old Morning Musters, we talked. I don't know if I fucking put that on there. Did I put that on there? I think I shared the text messages between the doctor and I, or the doctor's wife. How they refuse to check for stuff like that because it's all the same thing. it's just just like any other flu virus. It wants to stay alive so it doesn't kill the people, and it comes back every year as something different. That's why you have to get a flu shot every year if you want to protect yourself from. Anyways, I'm not a doctor nor am I offering medical advice. YouTube sucks
Oh, you don't have to worry about that. I don't think YouTube can catch your audio half the time. So, I mean, it's all good. I think you're safe, bro. I think this is the way to broadcast, actually. I think I might need to get a wireless headset. That way, you can't prove I was saying that. You only caught a few words. You had to add the rest in there yourself. So, I was saying how great it was.
Well, that sucks, dick balls. Can you hear me now?
No, it's fine, bro. It's fine. I'm just giving you a little shit.
What happened to OIF Eagle? He's gay and he probably got cast in a movie.
He hasn't been doing YouTube, but I think he's still on Facebook, entering every contest for a rifle there is. Although I don't know if there's any more contests on Facebook for that shit. But
okay, I've had all kinds of terminal pneumonia, sometimes for months. I think my day regimen will keep it to a minimum. Bourbon, yes. Which jib jab does the military? I don't know which one they're making them get, but I know 100% that they try to give the tequila shot from Johnson & Johnson baby powder place. There's a book released on the 26th of November 5. Lord Fucktard. That Rogan interview with the doc is really good. Yeah, exactly. Thank you. He called the guy out. The guy couldn't fucking say anything. But they've been trying to cut Rogan down ever since he done that. He goes, he goes, I can afford fucking real medicine, doc. He's like, I don't need to take horse worm, or I can afford real medicine. It's called How to Serve, man. Yeah. I just fucking, Lord, please. I hope you got a special place for these motherfuckers. The optimism in the country is gone 1 year later. Everyone writing their wills, taking out coffins. I think Fucktard's book will make a better rifle target than a reed. Yeah, or in the the dark winter that they're talking about, you can wipe your ass with the pages like we used to do with the old Quran. Walter Davis, let me know how that works out for you. I might be hibernating through this if alcohol is the answer. What happened to OIF Eagle? I don't know. Like him and Bobby still circle jerk, but I think we were too rowdy for him. He's an officer. He's an officer in the military.
Yeah.
And, so he doesn't like the fact that he doesn't get the respect that he thinks he should.
Yeah, he's just a regular old guy with us, right?
Yeah. Well, yeah. I mean, yeah. Like he thinks that we should treat him like an officer, which we never done.
I don't know about that, or if it's that he doesn't want to put his shit out on YouTube now, especially in the political climate that we are currently in. It might be partially that too. I mean, he had some pretty freedom-loving opinions as an officer, and nowadays I think that's not really welcomed. And I don't think it was that welcome back then. But YouTube and the channel was a lot smaller and there wasn't as many eyes on it. Now everybody's checking your social medias. So he could be worried about that. I mean, we got a lot of people that used to be big gun channels or at least into that kind of thing, and they switched their whole platform up once, YouTube started cracking down on them. You can either change when YouTube does those things, or you can say, fuck you, YouTube, I want to keep doing what I do. And if you do that, you lose your channel. And if you play by their rules and do something different that's not gun related, then, you can be a little bit more of a success. If that's what you want out of life. And there's a lot of people out there that really want to be successful on YouTube. So if you're in the freedom community, though, and you want to be successful on YouTube, good fucking luck. That's all I got to say. It's
your
difficult.
fire turning your badge and gun. I think it's funny how nobody down here is wearing masks, and now there is a new mandate that started a day ago, and the sheep have so that's another thing. The fucking people are coming out and said that the face diaper doesn't work. I'm not wearing that shit. Sorry. Eat a dick. If I have to go out, I'm gonna go out in full hazmat, style with a full gas mask. Hot cafe for this chat. This is ridiculous. We're heading straight for the 20s. Sudan has a new and improved disease killing people. Southern Prepper did a video on that. Yeah, I haven't watched that one. Well, inevitably, that's where they test these things out in third world countries. And then you have the Doctors Without Borders going in there with no fucking clue of what they're dealing with, and it's 99.99999% of the time fucking some government making something. What better grounds to test it on is in a third world country where they're not vaccinated or have healthy immune systems. Not that doc, the other one. McCullough. Circleser. Haha. Orchestra. Wi-Fi Eagle is still around on Facebook. He really doesn't associate with us anymore. He's California native. He was in North Carolina there for a long time.
He's in North Carolina. But he's Hollywood for sure.
Can we all just take all of our politicians, celebrities, and put them in F-teams? Well, I mean, the politicians have fucking no clue what they're actually there for. They're servants, not fucking the political class. There's no class of political people. There shouldn't be.
Shouldn't be.
Well, I mean, seriously, it's like that fucking movie, and I keep referring back to that. The political class in oh, what the fuck?
Wow.
You all right back there, hon?
Yeah, I just knocked a bunch of shit off my desk.
Oh, all right.
Shit, you know how much you get for a slip and a fall at a Walmart?
I had an opportunity for one of those once where I went down an aisle, the automotive aisle, small aisle, right? But they have motor oil there. I wasn't looking for motor oil, but they had it there. And one of them was leaking all over the floor. I didn't see it because it was a slick floor, and I fell down and hurt myself pretty good. I was sore for days. I could have. And they're like, "Is there anything we can do for you? You want us to call you an ambulance?" And I'm more embarrassed than thinking I can make a payday off of this. So I was like, "Nah, I'm out of here because I'll be fine." And I was sore for a while, but yeah, thinking back on it, I was like, "Man, I could have sued that shit out of their ass."
$150,000 and a riding lawnmower. Thanks.
Yeah. Well, that was back when they sold guns. I could have been like, "I'll take that AR-15."
Tax Patone used to always give him a hard time. We could do a lottery, pedophile hunt every year. Yep. Well, it's going to come down to some shit like that. Like they're trying to control the food. The Hunger Games is what this really equates to me. The political class live in the fucking cities and, are protected by us peasants. And, well, you can't have that extra rabbit for food because we want that.
I think every year we should have a purge, but it's only the rich people that you can go after, and they can't go after you. They can just defend.
Yeah. Well, a strong defense is a good thing too. But anyways, besides the point.
Right.
So my friend from Canada, Stan. We haven't seen Stan in a while. Anybody heard from Stan?
No, I haven't.
I'm gonna have to text him and make sure he's okay. Heard from him. I just thought of that whenever I was talking about my other Canadian friend who we're doing this countdown, which we're on day 96, by the way. Nice. 96 days till the big one.
The big one.
What happened, yo? The Marine that quit, that had. Oh
yeah.
I don't know. I haven't seen any updates on him. Lieutenant Colonel Scheller. He has a company that he was running while he was still in the Marine Corps, so I don't know how he's fared. I haven't seen any new videos or updates, and I'm subscribed to all that stuff. So, there was a couple congressmen that came to his NJP or court martial, and I think they just wanted to just go away, so they probably made him a deal so that they wouldn't get fucked. Marine Corps wouldn't get a bad name. So, but like I said, there's a couple a congressman and a congresswoman came there to protect him or something. And anytime that happens, it's pretty much a done deal that you're going to get the best deal that you can. Somebody from Congress to help you out. But it also, conversely, it takes an act of Congress to break down anybody that's like a staff NCO or higher. So if you're going to get rank taken away from you, it has to come down from Congress. You have to do some really fucked up shit to get your rank taken away whenever you're like an E7 above, E67. Mandatory.
I'm coming, Elizabeth. I'm coming.
Walk around. Fuck your man. Yeah. I'm just not understanding, especially the military. Like, I can imagine my gunner, Chief Warrant Officer, I can imagine Gunner running around the fucking base on his PA horn in his Jeep saying, "This is fucking stupid. You have all taken my motherfucking NBC training. You are fucking retarded. Do not wear the fucking face diaper. Wear your face diaper to the gas mask chamber and see if that fucking works." I mean, I could just hear this motherfucker in my dreams and fucking thoughts. Like he would, I don't know if he's still alive or what, but like I could just he used to drive around with a blow up doll in the passenger seat so he could ride in the hub lane. Okay, this is kind of the crazy fuck that he was. When we were in country, he came in the chow hall and said gas, 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 and popped fucking CS gas in the fucking chow hall. Crazy motherfucker. Now I could just imagine him fucking flipping the fuck out on somebody in the middle of fucking a Walmart or Target or something. I'm sure he would never go to Target, but what the fuck are you doing, motherfucker? You lost your motherfucker. I could just see it and hear it. We can have a purge anytime we want. Yeah, I know. But they'll be infiltrated by the feds.
Yeah. Well,
at
the same time, you can't.
Now a fed. Am I cutting out again?
No, I accidentally spoke over you, so I was waiting for you to.
Go ahead. Sorry.
No. The problem with the statement of it's going to be infiltrated by a Fed is the reason why we've never fucking done anything ever. We never want to do anything, even protest, because we're worried that somebody's going to be a Fed. Yeah, somebody's going to be a Fed. Doesn't matter. You still go for it. The fucking people in the revolution, they had people also that would be a Fed, back in the 1700s, and people that were reporting back to the English, government. You had the Declaration of Independence where they signed their death warrant in order to do that, knowing that most likely they were going to come after them to kill them. And sure enough, the British had spies that were regular Americans that, said that they were for the cause, but they weren't, and they turned them in. And a lot of our founding fathers died horrible deaths because of signing that Declaration of Independence. Yet they still did it, knowing full well what would happen if they did it. And until we, as a people, say, you know what? Yeah, there's going to be a Fed, but it's too important, and I'm going to risk my life anyway. No matter if there's a, and yes, I expect there's going to be a Fed, and I expect I'm going to be taken out. But it's that fucking important. Until we get to that point as a thinking, we might as well just bend over and take it, because just bitching about it all the time doesn't do anybody any good if you ain't going to be willing to put up or shut up. You know? So when there's like a big thing going on, I'm going to go. Is there going to be a Fed? Yes.
Well,
Fully expect it.
The Fed, if he doesn't uphold the Constitution, then he needs to be fucking tarred and feathered.
Well, that's pretty much everybody in any kind of position of power.
You know what I'm saying? Well, I mean, without saying what you really want to say.
Right.
DS says you should dig out the Fred Sanford. It's the big one for a thumbnail. I love the Sanford. I watched Sanford and Sons when I was a kid. I love that. I think that's why I like cars so much. Really, because I was always amazed by all the cool shit that was in, you know, well, it was a lot of junk, but like, I'm a junk collector, I guess. I would be that guy on, what's that fucking game that has the vault? Nuka-Cola. Come on here, work with me. What's the name?
I don't know. Is it new? Because I haven't seen anything new in a long time. I don't watch.
Nuka-Cola. They have Nuka-Cola. They got a Pit Boy. I can't remember the fucking name of the video game, though. Fallout, maybe. The game.
Oh, yeah. I played that.
Go around collecting junk to make stuff? Yo, that'd be me. All he did was say the truth. If we purge, can we cut the power first? The power, yeah. If we cut the power first. That's what I was trying to make earlier. I watched Canadian Prepper, or heard his shit yesterday, somewhere along the line, and he was talking about how the chickens that are free range, so he's basically using analogies for people that live in the city, people that live in the country. Us free range chickens don't have nothing to do with that, and we could survive without the help of big government and stuff like that. But the people that are the cage chickens, once you let them go, the wild animals would, if you just let them, turn them loose into the wild, they would be fucking massacred in no time, because they don't have any fucking clue on what's going on, and their predatory instincts are gone to avoid predators. It was actually a decent video, and it wasn't fear porn, so I was like, but I'm still counting on his 96 days till we all go to, some kind of fucking fallout. Yeah, like the return of capital and Fed. Yeah, they arrested each other. How fucking funny is that? Well, we're not going to charge him. That's why we talked about that a couple weeks ago. Well, we didn't know that he was a Fed. But so you motherfuckers don't have interpersonal communication. Like, hey man, we're all going to be at this thing. Don't arrest each other. That's the biggest fucking retard debacle that you could have right there. Like, I arrest him. That's like, hey, you guys want to go over here and play with this roll of C4 that I got? Play with like Play-Doh. Oh yeah, sure. Can we see it? And then they're all feds, and they're all standing around a fucking circle jerk playing around with C4, but it's really not even C4. It's some fucking white Play-Doh. And then it's like one of those scenes where they all pull the guns on each other and like, fuck you, no, fuck you, fuck you. Look, I'm reaching in to get my fucking badge. Yeah, just shoot each other. Fuck, that'll solve a problem for us. I was an RPPM program manager. This fucking stupid. I had to go to multiple schools, my respiratory program, to certify the command for fitting gas masks and CVAR. Yeah, I know. Like, I did the same shit. And fucking, I was the guy that would walk into the fucking gas chamber without the mask on and tell my Marines, fucking, look, it works. I don't, it works. I can put it on, take it off, and it works. I was so fucking immune to it because Gunner was like Gunner was always I think he put the fucking capsules in my pocket, fucking. I washed my clothes. I smelled like that shit. You open the fucking dryer. I had to have a separate dryer and washer outside of my garage because I couldn't wash my clothes with my camis with the kids. clothes and stuff because they would get fucking inundated with fucking CS gas. Because it comes in these little pills, and then you heat them up in the middle of the room on a Bunsen burner, and then it fills the room. But that's the way we used to do it. I don't know if there's a new way. I mean, I know there's canisters and stuff, but the way we done it, train other people. If anyone thinks fast work, I'll invite them to the lab to play with some chlorine. Exactly.
And bleach.
Yeah, have them go outside and sit. Well, chlorine is a bleach. Calcium hydrochloride.
I'm sorry, bleach, and Windex. Let's just put it that way. Yeah.
And no. It's cat urine.
Ammonia, yeah.
And you can't clean cat urine with bleach because it creates some nasty yellow stuff.
Yeah. Don't clean up after your cat's messes with bleach.
Negative. But yeah. If it works, try your diaper with that. Clean your cat litter boxes with chlorine bleach and see how that works out with your little Kobe man face diaper. Warning, that will kill you. So just to clarify, that if you are a dumbass and you really take that for any kind of, you are a dumbass, retard, fucking fucktard. Okay, now we got that all taken. Could you just see packaging on materials that I would like give to people? I need to create.
Well, you already have like don't take orally on preparation H, and every warning label is some idiot who actually fucking did it.
Don't eat Tide Pods.
Yeah.
You should put a pillowcase over your head and join the Patriot Front. Oh, that was precious. Be the free range chicken if you wanted to survive. Yeah, it was a good analogy. Like I like stuff like that. And Gums did a good one too about the ant and the crickets or whatever the fuck it was, the bug life.
Yeah, bug life.
So that's a great analogy that a lot of people can get. I know I'm not the everybody's slave because I too much. I mean, in real life, you're those people that act like they're all prim and proper. As soon as you cut them off in traffic, they're like, "You fucking cocksucking mother!" So you're no better than me. You're just trying to play better. So I act behaved when I'm out. Okay. There are so many feds with false flags that they're busting each other. This is how little actually. Yeah, I know, right? Because nobody really wants to harm their fellow brothers and sisters in America. Like, we want to be good to your neighbor. Like, I don't, Now sometimes you got to tell them that you're going to smash their face in because they're doing something fucking stupid. But, majority of the time, like if I see you broke down on the side of the road or I see you trapped underneath a tractor or you're fucking, the tornado took your house down and you're inside of it, I'm going to come with my chainsaw and fucking Halligan and try to get you out. I mean, I think that there's a lot of good in a lot of people. And, well, at least in the backwoods country area. Nobody's out thinking about, hey, just ordered 500 pounds of ammonium anhydrous for my corn. What can I do that's bad with that? No, nobody does that. Nobody cares. So, yeah. Remember the government chart that told you what not to mix? Yeah. I wish I had that. At our farm, our co-op, they have on the wall how to make meth, how to make explosives and shit. Like, so like if somebody comes, like if you walk into the office and I know a lot of the guys, so I'll walk in there and I'll sit down and talk with them for a little bit and bullshit about farming. But you can look up on the wall, and on the wall where they have like a counter and above it, like there's just all these fucking signs that say, if somebody's asking to buy these things, they're probably up to no good. Contact the authorities. And it's got like the precursors to methamphetamine, the precursors to explosives, the whole gambit of what you could buy from a co-op that would fucking be used in something nefarious.
All right.
I mean, you don't even have to do any research on the internet anymore. Like, you just go to your local co-op and they tell you. I mean, fucking, and then you have some fucking kid that I was like, oh, you don't do that with that? Oh. That's how you get the accidental dumbass. But for the most part, nobody's out there trying to purposely, make these fucking things. Because if they were, there you'd see all the time, instead of gun killing people, you'd see, you can't buy these two chemicals on the same day, because they were used in a poisoning. Just fucking amazing. Just fucking amazing. All right, guys, it's been an hour. Wrap it up. I have stuff to do. I'm sure you guys do. It's supposed to rain here. Want to get
Nice.
take care of all that shit first. Anybody got any cool plans going on this weekend? I know Walter Davis is going to prayers to him and his family.
We're making Christmas tamales this weekend, I believe. I don't know if that's a thing over everywhere, but it is here where we're at.
No, we don't make tamales.
Mm.
Yeah, Watchful Warrior. Hopefully, everybody have a great day. And let's see. We'll be on next week sometime. I'm sure. Maybe not Christmas Eve or Christmas, but I'm working the whole time. Have a good weekend. What do you do again, DS? I forget. Did I ask you that? Are you a machinist or something? Because you have a bolt. Because Henryville Forge and Woodcraft, he's a machinist. I'm catching cold at the hospital.
There is no cold and no flu anymore. Don't you know that? Everything's something else now.
What's the stuff that I take? Oh shit! It's a high speed vitamin C supplement. I can't think of it right now. I'll think of it. Put it in a comment later. I'll pin it to a comment. But it's the high tech vitamin C that I take. And, like, it just fucking helps for inflammatory stuff, and but it also helps with cold. But yeah. All right. Anyways, guys and gals, I appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you for checking in. Hopefully everybody has. Oh, you're an architect grasp. I'll be damned. That's great. Awesome. Cool. So anyways, I appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you very much for coming, checking in, hanging out with us. Give us a thumbs up, thumbs down, bitch, moans, complaint. Leave them in the comment section below. I'm Irish USMC Vet. Poison Stinger, wherever he's at over there. And simplify Godspeed, and have a great weekend, and have a great day. Have a great day. Yeah. All right. Learn something. Peace. Yeah.